This Audi RS5 is about to cost me £25,000. I have had one of the most stressful weeks ever in the dealership. I'm annoyed. Just annoyed. Not only have I had this massive issue with the Audi, I could also be about to lose a fortune on my Aston Martin DBX. We take risks buying premium cars all the time, and it looks like I could be about to lose a fortune unless I can find a way around it. So we're off to Auto Point in Knutsford. We're going to get them to have a look at the suspension on this DBX because I've been driving it for a few days and there's a very strange kind of vibration coming through the steering wheel. When you're on left hand down, left-hand corner, giving it a little bit of acceleration, you get a bit of a judder, so some part of the suspension that's not quite right, and John's going to find out and fix it for us. We're also off to Rolls-Royce Manchester, which is just next door, to pick up the Cullinan. I think that's going out on the 30th. So that's had a service and it's had a little bit of work looked at under warranty. I think it was just something to do with the door latch. Going there in a DBX, coming back in a Cullinan. It's a nice little afternoon out. I've been dailying the DBX for a little bit. I am of firm belief that this is the best looking 4x4 on the road. The interior is a little bit dated. It's always been my bugbear, but you have actually got a digital cockpit. The screen in the centre is high resolution. It's a nice screen. The only thing that kind of lets it down is some of the tech down here. You've got this old wheel that controls some of the infotainment system. It's actually out of an old Mercedes. There's a couple of little bits that aren't that much of a premium feel, but I could actually live with that. It's got a fantastic 4-litre V8, same engine you'd get in an AMG GT. I think it looks fantastic. It's the prettiest 4x4 on the road, if you ask me. This is going to be around about 80 grand, I think it is. New ones are these like 250 grand, so it's not a bad buy at all. You security?
Leave the premises immediately, gentlemen.
You've done that before, haven't you? Well, I've got a DBX here for you to get to the bottom of a little bit of juddering through the steering wheel and let us know if you spot anything else. We'll fix it.
Long walk now?
Yeah, we've got a big hike on our hands, about 300 yards to go. Hi there. I've come to pick up a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. Oh, go on, Mike, grab us a sweet treat. Give him here.
You're not two?
Yeah. So, alright, see you, mate. What tyre depth gauge, please? This tyre depth gauge tells us the depth on tyres, believe it or not. But come on, let's go. On Saturday morning, we had this lovely 992 Turbo S dropped off, and as I thought, it would fly out the door, and I was correct. Basically, what happened was, a chap called Austin wanted to sell his Range Rover. He actually found us through YouTube, seen some of our videos, and he said when he came down, he thought we looked like fairly decent people to deal with. Where's this guy going? Not expecting any big deliveries today, but that looks like it's all about to change. What's he doing here? This is a bit rogue, this. Don't fancy his job. So, Austin came down with the Range Rover Vogue. We agreed to buy this off him, just £24,000 for a 4.4 litre V8 long wheelbase autobiography. I know what you're thinking, 24 grand for all this car, what a steal. Well, I wouldn't go as far to say it's a steal. I think we have bought it right, but this car new would have been around about £100,000. It's top of the range. I haven't got the key for it. When you have a look in the back of here, you'll see the space is absolutely ridiculous. It's like a limousine. So I'm quite excited to get this cleaned up and get it up for sale. Have you ever seen legroom like that? It's huge, isn't it? Rear entertainment, panoramic roof, headlining's Alcantara. I love these older cars which are just so much value for money. You're getting so much in this car. I mean, there's probably 20 grand's worth of leather in here. Although it seems like a really cheap car on the face of it, you know, the running costs and the maintenance of this could be quite expensive. Although that said, the Land Rover extended warranty has just been applied to it, so it's going to be trouble-free motoring for someone, I think. What do you get with the warranty? Yeah. Well, you get warranty, don't you?
Yeah, but what's it warranting?
Warranting stuff going wrong. So 24 grand for this, what's that do there? Look at that little cubby hole. This will make a really nice car when it's cleaned up. It'll be really quite a cool thing, actually. Anyway, he came down, he wanted us to buy this off him, which we'd agreed. We had the purchase invoice ready to go. He saw this Turbo S, and instead of leaving with 24 grand in his back burner for the Range Rover, he left with an order form for this car. This car is probably the nicest spec Turbo S we've ever had in. We've sold it once before already. Came back in on Saturday, and I think we might have sold it again already. So some of the real key standout features I like about this are exclusive design wheels. I think they're the best wheels you can get. It's got carbon fibre wing mirrors, panoramic roof. It's got a light interior, which we'll come to in a second. Most importantly on this, it's got the aero kit, which is quite rare on the Turbo S. It was a big extra at the time, and there's not that many of them on the market with the aero kit, but it really changes the stance of the car, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. phenomenal. We need to get the finance sorted, we need to see what prep's needed. So let's have a measure and see where they're at, because basically anything below 3mm we need to change. 3.5, 4mm, 3.8. They're well over 3mm, so there's plenty of tread on all of those. Legal limit's 1.6mm. Anything below 3mm we'll change before it goes out. Why does everyone turn around at here? I don't actually understand it. Why do so many cars turn around? I'm not complaining. Well, I am complaining a little bit because it's quite annoying, but I don't understand why it's such a turning circle here. There's a big crossroads there to turn around at. Then we get so many people turning around on here. Anyway, back to the Turbo S. The interior on this car, which continues with an absolutely fantastic spec. We've got the illuminated carbon sills, light interior, carbon fibre steering wheel, sports steering with a heated steering wheel. One of my favourite extras, Burmeister, which is the premium top of the range Porsche sound system. It sounds absolutely fantastic. With the panoramic roof, it's just a really nice spec, this. In terms of prep, this Porsche are service schedule every 2 years. It's not due a service. It's still under Porsche warranty. Cosmetically, the car's been ceramic coated. It's not got PPF on it. So we're just going to re-detail it, but on the whole the car's in really nice condition. The centre lockers are a little bit frustrating because they do corrode with traffic film remover. If you go to car wash, sometimes they react, but we've had that plenty of times in the past. If you did want to change them, they're around about £500 a piece, so quite hefty. The only blemishes on this are a couple of very minor stone chips, so on the whole, for a 15,000 mile car, I'm happy with it. It's a really nice example. Vogue has just been serviced. It's got warranty on it. We're going to have to do a full body polish because the paint's very flat and dull on it. And then we just send it for a health check, make sure we're happy with everything, and that can get listed for sale. I'm excited. I might have a drive in that myself for a bit. Right, just had a call on the Carmine Red 992 convertible. Only came in last night. Jordan's just pulled it over to the wash bay. Going to give it a quick clean because the guy's going to be here in about an hour. Jordan, what do you reckon it is about this 911? Because we've had it in for less than 12 hours and we've already had 2 calls on it.
Sport design kit, got
nice.
both. Carmine Red is a special colour, so it's not from the normal palette. Gloss black wheels. Got Porsche extended warranty for a year.
19 plate.
19 plates.
Yeah, so a lot of these won't have extended warranty on them, which gives the person buying it peace of mind. What's the guy called that's coming down? Chris.
Yeah.
On his way over from Leeds. Hour and a half. I think this is going to be a deal. I'm going to get over to Aston Martin quickly, get this DBX over to them so they can investigate what this vibration is coming through the steering wheel, which is a little bit concerning, to be honest. It could be part of the diff, which I imagine is going to be extremely expensive, but let's see. We've got a few deals happening. We've got some big stock come in. We've just had this Urus SE dropped off yesterday as well. This 488 dropped off yesterday. That's a lovely bit of kit, huge spec. We've had this new shape Range Rover in. We've got the electric G-Wagon in. We've agreed to purchase 4 or 5 cars which will be coming in over the next few days. I feel like we might be guilty of portraying all the great things that happen around a used car business, and I want to focus a little bit more on some of the not so positive things. So we'll start with the DBX. Bought this car off a private seller a couple of weeks ago. As I often do, I drove it for a little bit, make sure everything's right with it. Taking it to Aston Martin main dealer this morning. I could be in for a very expensive bill, which could completely wipe out the profit margin on this car, but the car has to be right before we sell it. I've got a feeling, after speaking to a couple of people, it might be something to do with the differential on the front axle, which could be a big bill, which is quite frustrating really, because I was slapped with a 30 grand bill yesterday. Fairly bad day in the dealership. So we had a white Audi RS5. It was serviced before it came in, and we also additionally did the spark plug service on it once we'd bought it into stock. Anyway, long story short, the customer came over who bought it, came over from Northern Ireland, collected the car, and just before they got on the ferry, the engine management light came on.
Went into limp mode as well.
Went into limp mode. They managed to get the car back. They plugged it into a diagnostic machine when it was there, and it looked like the oil filler cap was loose. And initially we thought it might just been the fact that too much air was getting into the oil, which was causing the EML light to flick on. And the initial call, I actually thought it was something or nothing, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be, screw it back on, just clear the error codes down and just monitor it, but ultimately, something or nothing.
Anyway, the customer took it into Audi, as we advised them to do. Audi have started trying to diagnose what the fault is. There's a tapping coming from the engine, and it looks like there's iron filings in the engine. It looks like the car needs a new engine, doesn't it?
That's what it's pointing to, yeah. I mean, there's one of a few options that you have. Obviously, you can further diagnose it, but you're going to be looking at about 20 hours of labour, which is £195, including VAT, per hour. So you can be into a chunky bill just to diagnose it and still come to the same conclusion that it needs an engine. So you've got to make that judgment call as to whether you spend, you know, a good few £1,000s just looking into it to get to the same resolution anyway. So I've had a quote on a new engine basically at Audi,
which is looking like it's going to cost us about 25 grand.
Yeah.
It's honestly so frustrating. When I had the conversation with Jordan this morning, could feel like a pain in my stomach because I find it so frustrating. I don't think there's anything we could have really done any differently. It frustrates me just talking about it now. I've not quite come to terms with the fact that we actually might be lumping out 25 grand.
It's hard.
Basically, it looks like we're putting a new engine in the car, 25 grand. We should be able to, well, we can claim the VAT back on that, so it's about 20 grand. And warranty on the car, it's got a claim limit of 5 grand on it.
Yeah.
Didn't have a supercar warranty on it, unfortunately.
No,
which
sadly not.
30 grand claim limit. We sold the car for 33 grand. Part of me this morning was thinking, do we just give the guy the money back and try and send the car through the auction? But I think it would go through the auction as a non-runner. I mean, that still is potentially an option, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
I mean, 33 grand, if we got 10 grand back at the auction.
You'd kind of be at a similar sort of outcome, really, but, you know, we often think of the end customer in this as well. We've had a few circumstances where you've needed to sort of assess this sort of scenario, but we do also think of the end customer who ultimately wants the car, so...
What frustrates me is the car's full Audi service history. It's just been serviced at Audi. It just surprises me that they've not picked anything up when it's just been into the main dealer. I drove the car as well a few times. It was absolutely fine when I drove it. Is it a case that the oil cap had been left off and that's what's caused this issue? But the problem is, even if that is the case, how do we prove it? Anyway, we'll wait for the report from the specialist. Probably going to have to bite the bullet and make a decision on it tomorrow. So we're going to take this over there. Mike can follow in the long wheelbase Range Rover. Ewan's just turned up. He's got a Ferrari hat on. Yes, you dog.
How are we?
Good, are you?
Yes.
Could be a bit of a stressful week this really. Might have a serious problem with this Aston Martin. We're probably going to have to put a new engine in an Audi RS5. We have also, for a little bit of information behind the scenes, we have had a stocking loan approved in the business. We've got our logins and we're trying to get that set up. We're having a little bit of delay in getting the payments out and we've committed to buying stock. So yeah, it's all a little bit stressful at the moment if I'm being honest, but we hopefully will just work through it. Right, let's go, come on. Anyway, let's go and see if they can figure out what's wrong with my DBX. Dropping a DBX off for Warford Cars. Uneven surfaces or rough surfaces, when you're on left hand down, you get a bit of a vibration through the steering wheel. We've had Suspension Secrets check all suspension and drop links and all that sort of stuff. You feel it from anywhere from like car park speeds up to 30-40 miles an hour. How are you doing?
Not too bad, thank you. Yourself?
Yeah, good. We'll see how this turns out. Sounds like it could be an expensive one. Cheers guys, have a good day. See you later. We've also got, well, we've got the guy on his way down now from Leeds on the Carmine Red 992, so we need to get back for that as well.
When did that come in?
That came in like 12 hours ago. I need to speak to a YouTube subscriber, should we say, Mark. He got in touch with us and he was doing a road trip to Le Mans in his 992 GTS, and he said when he gets back he'll be in touch because he's going to do the road trip and then sell it. So he's just messaged me this morning, back from Le Mans. After this Friday, Goodwood Festival of Speed, he wants to take it there. I am good to get the car dropped off. I think the best option is sale or return, so I can get a couple of grand in my pocket as a parting gift after it's sold. Let me know the next steps, etc. So when I spoke to Mark, I gave him the option to cash buy the 992 GTS, or I gave him the option to sale or return it. Sale or return on this is on a fixed fee of £3,500. So essentially how that works is we bring the car in, we'll mechanically check it over, check we're happy with the standards of it for sale. We will market it, advertise it, and once we sell the car, let's say for example it's 100 grand, on completion of that we'll take our fee out of it, so take 3.5 out of that, would return the customer 96.5 grand. It's great for us because we don't have to outlay the capital to buy the car, so we can fill up the pitch with as many SORs as we want without outlaying the cash. And for the customer, the real benefit is because we're working just on a fixed fee. Normally on a 100 grand car, when we have to factor in, you know, warranty and prep and things like that, we probably need around about 10 grand across the car really. On an SOR we can work on a smaller margin because we're not taking on that element of risk, and ultimately 9 times out of 10 we end up returning the customer more money. The only caveat to that is there is an element of risk from the customer's point of view, because if we don't sell the car in 2 or 3 months and then the price of it drops, then ultimately they're going to end up getting returned less money potentially than if they're just taking the initial cash offer. So it's not for everyone, but we do a fair share of sale or return, and 9 times out of 10 it works really well for us and the customer. Hi Mark, it's Will from Warford Cars.
Hey Will, how you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Are you?
Yeah, all good. Made it back in one piece and I've still got my licence, so bonus.
Yeah, that's until you get them coming through the post, all the points. You got your licence for now.
Why do you think I'm trying to flick the car on?
You got back in one piece, it's always a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, there was a bit of a convoy of us and we were definitely not ones that were breaking down this time, which was unusual.
So you're doing Goodwood next week?
No, this week.
Oh, this week, Friday. Oh, so
Yeah,
any time next week, basically.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fantastic. All right. Well, I'll get some prices together for transport, and I'll come back to you if that's all right.
No worries. All good.
All right. Great. Thanks, Mark.
Take care. See you
Speak
later.
soon. Bye bye. Okay. So Mark's a fair way away. Actually, let's see where he is. We're going to get a transporter to collect the car, or could have it driven really, but ideally we could get a transporter. It's 4.5 hours away. He's miles away. So we need to get the car up to us. It's a 992 GTS. It's a nice spec. He wants us to SOR it. It's still under Porsche warranty. Should do really well, this car. We just need to figure out how we're going to get it to us. So I think a transporter, 4.5 hours, it's going to be 400-500 quid or something, I think. If you've got a car that you're looking to sell and you want us to either buy it or do a consignment, a sale or return, drop us a message with your registration and mileage and one of the team will be in touch. I think morning, afternoon.
Morning.
And 420D for a service.
I didn't realise you were a paddle champion.
Oh, where did you see this?
Was it a fancy dress tournament, judging by what you were wearing?
Oh yeah, Rod had ordered us Sports Direct, $19.99 for a full outfit. You know that RS5 we had in, the white one?
Oh yeah.
And we just did spark plugs.
Yeah.
Engine's gone.
What?
As in like, kaput.
Really?
Apparently. It's in Audi in Northern Ireland now.
How has it just gone kaput?
I don't know. They've said there's iron filings in the oil, and they're taking the top of the engine off, but they've not really said what it is. They're like, oh, we're going to need about 20 hours to diagnose it properly, and then they're just billing us for a new engine, which is like 25 grand. The joys. Oh yeah, it made me ill, but there's nothing they can really do. Audi aren't going to do anything about it. It's in Northern Ireland now. You either give the guy all the money back and get it trailered back here, or you pay for a new engine to go in it. So this only came in yesterday?
Yes, yeah. John was just saying, yeah.
And we didn't even have pictures online. Have you been on the hunt for one?
Yeah, I went on that. Then I went, because sometimes they're not on Auto Trader, but they're on your local website. So I checked your local website, no pictures. So I thought, I'd come and have a look.
What do you think of the drive?
Oh, very nice. Yeah, the car's. We're just saying the car's good.
Yeah, you like it?
I do like the car. Yeah.
Do you like it enough to buy it?
I do. Yeah.
We'll try and price things keen and stand firm
I
on the
understand,
price.
Yeah. Then you get the turnover, don't you?
Yeah.
Better off to make some. I was just saying. I've been looking at some cars like Astons and things like that. Some have just been on for sale forever. As long as I've been looking for the last 3 months, they've been.
Yeah.
Same with the AMG GTs. That's what worries me. Is if I
Yeah.
got one, what would it be worth in another 2 years' time? And I said, you just give me half an hour. Yeah. If you don't. Well, I've got to. I'm babysitting. Sorry, that's it. I would stay, but I'm overstaying my time. I'm babysitting. I'm already late. I've already told my daughter I'm going to be late. I like the car. I love the colour.
Jordan's all right as well, isn't he?
Sure. Thanks for your time. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Bye-bye. We're in for a heat wave soon, aren't we?
Need it.
Do you not know? You're just trying to sound surprised. Whoa, are we really? No way. That's interesting, Will.
Getting in for a wedding.
Yeah, we need to get
Probably
the cullinan out, get that cleaned up. Pretty good car for chauffeuring, isn't it?
Pretty nice of you, that.
There's no skin off my nose, is it? We've had a nice run of 4x4s come in. We've got this Urus SE come in, that got dropped off yesterday. That is basically within £200. That's basically up at list price. So they're list money now. These have only been out for a few months now, not long. We've got the big Range Rover in metallic silver, I think looks really nice. The electric G-Wagon, I've still not had a drive in this yet. I would like to have a little go in that. We've had loads of G-Wagons in over the years. It'd be interesting to see how these do. Aesthetically, they look almost identical to the petrol version. So the only kind of giveaways when I looked initially, these grills at the front are different. The grill at the front here is slightly different. You haven't got the exhausts, obviously, that pop out the side, and there's a couple of little vents in the arches there. This one's got the round wheel cover, because you can get ones with the box on the back. They're almost identical to the petrol ones. What are we thinking, Jordan? I think you'll love it. The guy that's just been down to see it is kind of intimating that if we can do £1,000 off to contribute towards a new set of tyres for the car, not that they're due yet, but they're coming up to where he would think he'd like to change them. We're at 4mm, so it's past its MOT. That's absolutely fine. They're just a little bit older because the car's only done 2,000 miles a year. Fingers crossed, he said by about 2 o'clock, a few hours, we should have the car off sale. We've not even had to photograph it.
Hello.
Hi Chris, you alright? You got a card to hand that you have to leave the deposit?
Yeah. From you as well, do I?
Well, I'll get an invoice over to you now. I'll get a picture of the receipt so you've got that for confirmation, and we'll get the ball rolling.
That's great. Thank you very much, Jordan.
Thanks Chris, take care.
What a nice chap.
Yep.
Did exactly as he said he was going to do. So he left us. He wants to just have a mull over it. We basically agreed £1,200 off the car, which is near enough to cover a set of new tyres on the car. So no photos needed. Car's in and out. Yep. Jordan's done his job for once.
On to the next one.
In the last 24 hours, I've had a couple of nice cars dropped off. I had the 911 that's now sold, which had a 488 and an F8.
Yep. And a Urus SE.
And a Urus SE. Let's have a look at this 488 though, and have a look at...
Car.
It is nice. Have a look at the all-important spec plate in the boot. Is it the front bonnet, the spec plate on this?
Front bonnet.
As opposed to the rear bonnet?
Yeah, it's only got the engine in, which I think that's pretty important to these cars. So if you do with these kind of cars, you need to know how to open them, which normally...
Yeah, you do, don't you, Jordan?
Is there.
There we go.
There you go.
There she is. Right, spec plate. Now, the first thing we know is there's 2 rows, which is always a good sign, because if it's a low spec car, you only get...
It's 1 row.
It's 1 row, isn't it? But
yeah.
What are the standout features for you there, Jordan? Carbon, a lot of carbon.
Carbon, yeah, it's loads and loads of carbon. So you can either get Daytona Comfort or the carbon race seats. Now the carbon race seats you can see from the side profile.
This is a nice car. What's this going up for?
135.
Nice. And
full Ferrari history. It's still got Ferrari warranty till February 2027. Wow. And it's been serviced at the major service in January, 2,000 miles ago, which
nice
is
car.
an engine out job.
And then if you have a little sneak peek over there, we've got the F8 in Rosso Corsa. That's going to come in. Rosso Corsa with Crema. It's a lovely car, that. Full body PPF, carbon everywhere. This will be
20-inch forged wheels. Bang.
So just a software update? No way. I can't believe it. Invoice total £264, which is better than thousands of pounds for a new diff. Happy days. Cheers, mate. Have a good weekend. Thank you.
What a result.
Well, I believe it when I feel it, when I drive it. Clean bill of health from Aston Martin. It's been detailed. It's a really nice bit of stock, this. It's going to fly out. I'm quite excited. How can that just be a software update? Don't quite understand, but anyway, I will take it. I'll take that as a small win. Sending Audi 20 grand for a new engine for an Audi RS5. Reference amount, how much ending? 20 grand to start with?
20,000, yeah, and then the 5 grand is upon completion.
That's 20 grand. We'll never see again. Great. I'm annoyed. Just annoyed. Just paid 20 grand to Audi, which is start of the payment for the engine. It's 25 grand in total. That'll get the engine ordered. The RS5 is going to have a brand new engine put in it. Customer's going in a courtesy car, so yeah, best get selling some cars to try and make some money, haven't we? Come here, Jordan. We've just had an email notification saying a deal is waiting for you on Auto Trader.
Amazing.
Guess which car it is?
Morgan.
No.
DB11?
No.
F8.
F8.
Yeah.